Okay, now that we got Zreepa open, we're going to get right into it and stop with the tomfoolery here and get over to this left section. I'm going to double click and that's going to bring up a track for you. We're going to press this arm button right here first before we press the record button down here, and we'll get some mouth sounds going. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little with the minus sign. And now what we're going to go do is chop this up and we're going to put some markers so we can have different splices and different little pieces that we can sequence. Okay, so you drag this marker here. We'll zoom in a little more with the plus sign. Drag it to the beginning of the first one. Press S on the keyboard to separate it. Delete the beginning of that one. Get rid of that fade. Okay, here's the end of the first splice, so another S to separate it. Beginning of the second one. S to separate, and we're going to delete this space in between. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to separate all these and then we'll go to the next part. Alright, so now we want to go in and add our splice points. I'm sorry, our markers. So the end of the first one, right here, we're going to press the letter M on the keyboard. First marker. Here's the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, and there's the last one. If you get lost, you can click on them. You can see your sections that you split up. Okay, now so with Morphagene, to import them onto the SD card, you want to go to File. We're going to go down to Render. And under Directory, we're going to go directly to the SD card here. So I have my drive as I there. I'm going to click I. In the file name, under my iDrive, Morphagene requires a certain name for it so you can read it. So you have MG1, MG2, 3, 4. The next one is going to be MG5. I don't remember exactly what number it goes up to, but then it goes 2 letters. So MG, A, B, C, D, so on. So right now we're going to do MG5. So we're going to put MG5 and it renders it as .wav. It's got to be a WAV file. It's also, you got to make sure you have these 48,000, 4800 hertz there, stereo, WAV file, 32-bit floating point, and you're doing markers only. So again, let me reiterate. It's got to be 4800, stereo, WAV file, 32-bit floating point, markers only. And you're going to then press render. Okay, all done. I'll see you in a minute. All right, and we're back. We got Morphagene loaded up with these sounds, and we're going to be sending a sequence from Eloquencer, and the gate output is going into the play input of Morphagene to play each little splice, and every time a gate is sent, there's going to be random CV sent to organize there to play different samples in that Morphagene reel. I have Morphagene going through Mimeophone as usual, and Morphagene is also being modulated from Batumi. A couple parameters on Morphagene, like the gene size, the morph, and organized, like I said before. It's also being clocked from the gate output of Mimeophone. So here's what it sounds like.